everyone. It is about 8:40-ish probably. I just got home from the rec. I went and walked this morning a little later than normal. I was kind of tired this morning, but took 2 kids with me. I left them there. They will ride their bikes home. It's probably going to storm. It looks pretty cloudy. Hopefully it will rain and water my garden for me. If it doesn't, I will have to come. I maybe should just do it anyway. I might just do it anyway. But I was checking things out and I wanted to show you some progress on my garden this morning. My okra has been growing pretty quickly. There are 4 plants in this little pot, but I'm starting to get flowers. You can see the flowers on there. And then I also have a little baby okra that is growing. It actually looks about perfect size right now to eat, but I'm gonna let it have one more day to grow. So my okra is starting to produce, which is very exciting. And then I have got cucumbers growing here, and there are flowers galore, even a little baby cucumber right there. So you can see the cracks in the soil here. It definitely needs some water. So I'm probably gonna water that, but it's so exciting to finally see some flowers and producing fruit here. And we've got lots of flowers over here as well. This is obviously not a cucumber plant, but I don't remember what it is. So I guess we'll see. And then we've got a little baby cucumber under here, which is also very exciting. A couple of them growing there. So that's fun. My tomatoes have a lot of flowers on them. Well, these ones don't. These ones over here have a lot of flowers on them. And a little baby tomato. So we're gonna start getting some of those pretty soon. As long as I can stay out here and keep watering things. I tend to forget to water things, which is not good. And then you can see this is my pumpkin plant. We've got some flowers growing on there. We've got some bees doing their thing, so I'm not gonna bother those too much. And then this is more tomatoes and more tomatoes. So very exciting for all of these things growing over here. We need to get out here and do some weed whacking, clean this up a bit. But let me show you the other part of the garden. My stuff over here just doesn't do well. I'm sure it's because it just doesn't get enough direct sunlight. So next year, if I decide to plant anything in these, I will be moving them somewhere else. But we've got a few watermelon plants. This is watermelon. This is a watermelon. There's another one down there. They need water, obviously. They're just not doing great. And we also enter super heat. We've got some kind of melons growing here. This was cantaloupe and honeydew. And then my carrots and my dill are not doing great either. Some of the carrots are still growing this super slow. So need to get out here and give these some water. My sweet potatoes are doing great. They are still just growing like crazy. I decided to just keep swirling them around inside of this raised bed instead of putting them on a trellis, and that's been working fine. And then my strawberries actually have been producing some strawberries the last few days. I can see there's one in here I'm gonna get. It's not a lot, it's just like 1 or 2 every time I come out. And lots of spider webs in here. Always nervous to reach in and grab. But I've been producing some little strawberries, so I'm gonna pick those and eat them. I usually eat them before I even take them in the house. I probably should share them with everyone, but I don't. I usually just eat them. So anyway, these strawberries, which is kind of surprising for me because it's been so hot. We've been in a really hot last couple weeks. Heat advisories going on. Even right now, it's almost 80 degrees out here. So it's been really hot, which means I need to make sure I'm getting things watered. I didn't water yesterday at all because it rained a lot the day before. So I just let everything soak in a bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and get everything some water. I feel some sprinkles on my head. But while I'm out, I'm gonna water everything before I head inside because I've got quite a bit to do inside today. And I know that once I get in there and start working, I don't think I'm going to want to come back out, especially since it's gonna be so warm today. I'm watering, but as I'm watering, I can feel the rain starting to come. And I just noticed, see that plate over there? I think that plate's been out here a few days. I don't know who brought it out here, but I need to grab it and take it back inside. And of course, I knew this would happen. It's pouring rain after I just watered my garden. And hopefully my kids don't try to come home in this. I may get a text pretty soon saying, please come pick us up. You can see the water just running off the house. It's rainy, huh?
Yeah.
Everything's very wet.
Mom, Mom, this is a perfect opportunity to get my life jacket on. Wait, not my life jacket on. My like rain thingy. The jacket and run out there. Wait, and make a little bow. And there was one thing that when I sit on the seat and then back inside.
Yeah. Let's go get some breakfast and stuff.
Can I make a bow? Because there's a little stone right there.
Probably not right now because I can hear it thundering. See? I have been really failing at mom skills lately. I've not been doing a great job of cooking meals or planning meals. We've been so busy and just things going on, people going different ways all the time. And I have not done well with keeping things on hand that I can cook with, keeping, meat thawed out in the fridge, and that kind of thing. So I'm going to today sit down. I'm going to plan out 2 weeks worth of meals. And my plan is to just do that on repeat, my 2 weeks. There's a lot of things we pretty much eat the same thing every 2 weeks, about every week maybe, and I just need a plan in my head. I've got too many balls I'm juggling, too many things going on that I can't keep up with, trying to get the meals made and knowing what to actually cook come dinner time. So I need to plan ahead a bit more so that I can have things ready by dinner time, and I need to just simple meals. So today I'm going to sit down and do some meal planning, write out our favorite meals for a couple weeks. I'm going to try to do double meals at dinner time so we can eat leftovers for lunch the next day. I think that would be a huge help for me. I used to do that all the time when my kids were little, and it was a huge blessing to have leftovers already in the fridge that I could just warm up for lunch the next day. So I'm going to try to do that and work on a bit of any meal prep that I need to do, try to get some things ready for just even today. I would like to make a loaf of bread, and I know I've got some chicken in my fridge already that is thawed, needs to be used, so we'll probably make that with lunch. Our schedules are just so varied, with people not being home at certain times, having other obligations, other things they have to go to, different activities that we're involved with. And so it's been really difficult for me to get this whole meal situation figured out with that. And even come time that school starts in August, I don't see it getting any better. So I really need to get this whole meal situation figured out, and maybe even make myself a list of things that I can get done. You know, Monday I need to get these things done in the kitchen, then that will help me for the rest of the week. And so I'd like to try to figure out some kind of things like that. And also just to be able to feed my kids healthier food. I just feel like they eat a lot of junk. I do not eat the junk. They eat a lot of junk because I am failing to do my job of keeping the kitchen stocked and healthy food on the table. So one of my goals I'm going to keep working towards. You would think I would have this figured out, but I feel like life has been crazy lately, and we are just really struggling to get meals made, everyone be at the table eating, have 3 full meals a day, and then that's leading to people just wanting to go out and grab food and eating junk. So anyway, I'm going to read Clayton his Bible this morning so that we can get breakfast this morning eaten, waiting for my other kids to send me a text message or call me and say, please come get us because it's pouring rain. May have stopped raining by now. So maybe in a few minutes they can head this way and it'll be dry, but they've got like 1.5 miles to get home, which might take them a little bit, as long as it doesn't start raining before they get here. But if they need me to go get them, I will go pick them up. But we're gonna sit down and read now, and then get our breakfast this morning. I wanted to show you really quick what we are reading. I typically read this to Clayton, Carrington, Kendon in the morning. Those are my 3 mostly non-readers. Carrington actually can read, but she prefers for me to read to her right now, which is fine. We are reading through this. We've read through the Jesus Storybook Bible a couple times. We read God's Story. I think it's called God's Story. It's another storybook Bible that we have. And then this one, we have just started the Illustrated Family Bible Stories. This one's kind of neat because it has the Bible stories, but it also has some extra like commentary information, just some informational things that go along the side here. So just some fun facts, things that the kids might think are interesting that go along with what we're reading in the Bible. So Clayton and I are going to sit down and read our story for today. Yeah! Oh, there's Kyla. Hello? Hi.
Could you come pick us up?
Oh, I suppose somebody could come pick you up.
Because it's raining out.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting for you guys to call me to ask me to come pick you up.
Enjoy your walk home in the rain.
Who is it? Who is it? Can I see
Yeah,
it? Can
one
I
of
see
us will
it?
come get you.
Can I see it? Who is it? Who is it?
Okay, bye. Yeah, bye.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Can I get my rain jacket?
No. No, you're not watching me.
Ah, this is
Oh
crazy.
my goodness, it's raining out here. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead of you so I can get the door open.
Ha.
Ready? Hurry! Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! Get in! Ah. Oh my goodness. Wow, it is raining. Raining, raining, raining. Okay, buckle up. Almost can't even see it. It's raining so hard. I'm gonna turn my lights on. Could be some fog situation going on too. It's been so warm and it's so humid here that the fog, or fogs up everything. But even yesterday I went out after church to the car to get my sunglasses on, and when I pulled my sunglasses out, they just kept fogging up because it was so warm and humid. It was very strange. Very strange for this girl from dry Colorado.
Mom, they saw a van.
I know. The back open? Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. He has to do on.
What a nice brother getting his sister's bike for her. Hurry, Crispy, hurry! You need help? Push it all the way open if you need.
He's gotta go right.
Woo!
What the heck? I just have my basketball shoes on. I was working out and then
I changed them. They should follow.
I figured you guys would be calling me, wanting me to come pick you up.
the shoes are completely soaked.
I just was out there for like
Not
3
good.
seconds. Then I'm gonna jump.
Well, I know Clayton and I ran from the house to the car and we got soaked. Crazy,
Can I cook the eggs?
How are you going to cook them?
Crack it.
Not yet.
Crack it, Mom. Do our
Do you want to just crack the egg over the top of the sausage? Can you do that?
I guess.
Alright, so I want you to crack 2 eggs, one over the top of this sausage here, and one over the top of this sausage. Good.
I don't know how to make very many things.
And go nice and slow when you're doing it, nice and slow.
Whenever I make stuff,
Go ahead. Do it nice down closer to the face. fell apart. There you go. Good job.
That hole. Mom, what is it? What is it gonna be?
So we just have to make. And then I'm gonna make mine into a breakfast sandwich with the biscuit filler. Do you want to make mine into a breakfast sandwich?
Mom, that's gonna be so tiny.
Well, we could make a couple of sandwiches.
Oh, can we make some biscuits, but a bigger?
No, we're not gonna make any new ones. We already have some.
Yeah, but they're too small.
Okay, we need to get. Do you like cheese on yours?
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I'm lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. In times that are changing and when hope is fading, I know I can turn to your embrace. 'Cause there's so much beauty under your heaven, and I'm grateful every day. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I'm lost my way. I keep holding
Okay,
on.
I've been working in the schoolroom all morning after we got our cleaning done, just trying to reorganize and get things ready still. But Kendon's helping me make lunch, and he's making some sweet and sour sauce in that little bowl there. I've got a pot of rice cooking on the stove, and then I have some chicken here that has been in the fridge and needs to be cooked. So we're chopping that up to have with our sweet and sour sauce. This is also a bit of leftover shredded chicken if we need to add that to our chicken. But I put some sesame oil in my cast iron skillet. I'm going to fry my chicken in that, and then we're just going to have rice and sweet and sour sauce and chicken. Look at that smell. There's sesame oil. Four of these. Okay, so there's one, two, four.
I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I lean on you when I'm lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
I just finished folding clothes. Got a little pile here. Needs to go out for kids to put away. The boys, except for Clayton, all went to the rec to play basketball for a little bit. Clayton and Kyla are playing the Wii. Being crazy. I recently painted my living room. This wall, if you remember, you may not, was the green color over there. painted it white. I'm painting the trim, the crown molding, and the trim around the bottom white. I just like white better, I've decided. So I'm gonna finish. I've got to paint this wall still and the rest of the trim here. Hopefully I can keep it just on the trim on this wall so I don't have to paint the whole thing. Trim around the door. And then I'm going to continue on painting the trim through this room here. And I'm not going to paint this wall white yet. The kids all keep telling me to leave it. So I'm going to leave the wall green and paint the trim white and see if that helps my brain to like it better. I think white feels cleaner to me anyway. I enjoy white walls more than I enjoy colorful walls, and so I'm thinking about at least the dark color. I don't mind like this light green color as much. I actually kind of like the light green color, but when it gets dark I don't like that. So I repainted in there and I'm going to continue on doing that just as I feel like it. I'm not going to be in a huge hurry to get that done. So in the schoolroom here, I have moved all of my crafty stuff out of this bookshelf and put it in that bookshelf. This shelf over here, there's our sewing machines are all on the top of there, my serger. I've got all my fabric and my yarn over there, and I'm going to do this as my crafty bookshelf. So I've got a few empty squares down there in the bottom. I'm not quite sure yet what I will put there. My bookshelves over here, I may actually end up taking some of these out and putting them over there. Some of these just have some craft things in them that could go on that shelf. And then I've got books on my top shelves. These are the kids' school boxes here that will have their independent work in them. And then these are all toys down at the bottom. But I was listening to a podcast. They were talking about decision fatigue. That's literally my life right now. I've got so much stuff, so many books I want to read the kids, so many things we want to do, kids different ages and stages doing different things. And so keeping all of that organized and together has been difficult this year for me for some reason. So I'm trying to minimize and organize what I have here to hopefully make that a little more simple on my brain. Once I get it all organized and figured out, then it'll be better. But I still have some things to hang on the wall. I did take down all of our posters from last year. We had our timeline. I took that all down. So I've got a couple maps I want to get hung back up. I may not do the US map, probably just the world map. A bigger whiteboard that I got so that I have that. But anyway, there just needs to be some work in here before school starts. So I'm trying to get that finished up because we've only got a couple weeks left before we're going to start school.
When I was lost and hopeless, when I was at my worst, it's grace that you extended that I did not deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Your mercy came and found me, gave me a second birth. I'm overwhelmed and grateful. You took what I deserve.